And we now reached the next leg of our summer holiday. We're now in Portsmouth, and we've come down today to the Gunwharf Quays. So Anita's in her element, so there's loads of shops. Not sure what I'm going to do, but well, I'm sure we'll have a great day. So let's get on. We're actually in the Gunwharf shopping centre, but the big thing that you can see in front of is the Spinnaker Tower, which is very obvious from anywhere around in the Portsmouth area. It's sort of a big landmark. I don't know, maybe we'll get up there, not sure. We'll have a look later on. I think most people use the lift to go up and down the Spinnaker Tower. Some take a different route down. Abseiling down the Spinnaker Tower. I'm sure that's my idea of fun. Bit of string holding you up. Anita's in her element. She's in the shops already with Lara and the boys looking for new tops and things. We'll just have a quick look around this part. So yeah, just all your typical sort of shopping precinct shops really. It's a nice outdoor area. We've got gardens, cafe in the middle nicely there, and there's lots of restaurants in and around here. So plenty of places for us to go. They do have a little, it's supposed to be 35 meters high Ferris wheel, so maybe we'll get onto that. There's a few other little rides up there, so we'll be taking a look, I'm sure. I managed to get away from the shoppers just for a while, and we've just come with Willaim. We're just going to investigate this little fairground they've got here. Just for the summer, so there's a little train ride might be going on later. I'm sure I'll fit in that one. Yeah. Down here there's lots of cafes and places you can go grab a bite to eat, which I'm guessing we may do later on. Not sure what we're doing. Oh, we can even get a hot dog. World famous Coney Island original hot dog, which is £6. Cheesy dog, £7. Chili dog, $7.50. And there's very much an American theme to all of this. Ooh, filming taking place in Gunwharf. Oh, that's filming. So it says filming is taking place with legitimate reasons to promote the area. Now that's all I'm doing. So yeah, it's a nice big Ferris wheel. I don't know how much it costs, but 3 tokens for the merry-go-round. 7 tokens for an adult, 6 tokens for a child, and they don't accept cash here. So the way it works is you have to buy a token from the kiosk. It's quite a big one. It's pretty big for Gunwharf, isn't it? So you have to buy these tokens, and the token is £1 each, and they don't accept any cash, so you've got to pay with a card. I don't know how they work. There's a Statue of Liberty. Oh, this is exciting, isn't it? I don't know, a Funhouse. Looks like fun, doesn't it? And it's actually called the boardwalk because you can walk on the boards. Well, if you look over here, over there it says the Summer Gunwharf Quays boardwalk, and if you look there, it's all boards to walk on. So shall we go and tell everybody we found the fair, and we found the Portsmouth Eye. So the rest of the family, they're going around shops, and it doesn't really interest me too much. So I brought Willaim. We come down to see the ships, and there's some nice boats across there. A nice three-master Challenger. Well, no, the Challenger, yeah, that's three masts, I think. I'm not sure actually. There's so many masts floating around. One mast on that one, and that one's actually a tall ships, part of the tall ships trust. And we're looking out towards Gosport on the other side, and may get a chance to see the Gosport ferry, which we use quite a lot, going backwards and forwards. I'm sure we'll be on there later on this week. And of course we're just below the Spinnaker Tower, so we'll be able to look right up at the Spinnaker Tower. Earlier on we saw a... Ooh, don't fall down there. Ah, earlier on we saw a abseiler coming down the side, didn't we, Willaim? There's a rope there, so we might see another one later on. We're going to have a little walk around it and maybe look up towards it. It makes me feel dizzy though. Right, we can have a look around now. So this side we've got all the different restaurants. I've never actually walked this close to the Spinnaker Tower. I've been here many times before, but we always seem to have missed out the Spinnaker Tower. But it is quite a marvel. That's a life belt, just in case somebody falls in. There's a boat here, which is the TS Jack Petchy, which is Sea Cadets.
Are we going to go on? Wait, what was just...
Don't climb on there, because if you fall through...
I'm not going wet. I'm not going wet. Can't get up there.
I'm not going to go up, I'm going to look up. Whoa, it makes me feel dizzy just looking up. Nana would not go up there at all.
I definitely go up there.
That's a nice statue, isn't it? I like that. It says, please do not climb on the statue. So we can look at it, we don't climb on it. That might be the name of the person who made it. Named Malloc. I like that. It's really impressive, isn't it? And looking out, oh, there's the Isle of Wight ferry. Whiteling.
Isle of Wight?
Shall we watch it coming in? These ferries go regularly backwards and forwards to the Isle of Wight. If you want to take your car across, you can put your car on there.
Isle of Wight?
We've been to the Isle of Wight many times. Another Isle of Wight ferry going in reverse. That one doesn't take cars, the big one does, but that one looks as though it might be a bit faster. And if you go down towards the South Sea side of Portsmouth, you can get the hovercraft, which is really fast at getting across to the Isle of Wight. Very short crossing. And then the green boat over there. What's that green one? You've been on that green one, haven't you? The green one is the Gosport ferry, so it goes backwards and forwards across here It's a really busy fishing lane. It's a really busy sea lane here, going out to the sea. It's where all the naval ships go in and out. But there's lots of other small craft, and of course all of these ferries that are going backwards and forwards. So the Gosport ferry really does have to be very careful as it goes backwards and forwards with all of those ferries. Now, the reason we came this side was because we wanted to look up, didn't we? And looking up, we just you see how high that is up there. Really high, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Have a little walk around here. Little bits I've never been to, so you can just see the mast there. I think that's HMS Warrior over the top, and hopefully get a chance to go back to the historic dockyard where we can go and see things like HMS Warrior, HMS Victory, and lots of other ships in there. It's really quite an interesting place to go, and normally when we're in Portsmouth we do visits. Last year we bought a season ticket, so oh, this is the Spinnaker Tower, so if you want to go up into the Spinnaker Tower, this is where you get your tickets. But it takes an hour, so I don't think we can do that, because hopefully they won't be shopping for another hour. But you never know, do you? Not with Nana. She likes her shopping. And I did have a very special tour yesterday. Unfortunately, I couldn't take the camera. My special tour took me all the way around the dockyard, the Royal Navy dockyard. That was really quite a fascinating thing to do. Oh look, there's some abseilers. Shall I get my other camera out and video the abseilers? So we're quite near to the base of the Spinnaker Tower. And one thing that they do here, which is for fun, is to put a piece of string, rope really, and then they abseil down the tower. So here we've got an abseiler dangling off this huge tower. I'm sure I'd rather come down in the lift. I just mentioned it to Anita and she's not keen on going up there at all. Doesn't have a great head for heights. Look at that. We just crossed over the water now, so we're on the other side. So over that side is where the Gunwharf is. You can see the Spinnaker Tower. So I'm just having a look at the boats here, which is a nice little attraction for the kids. Put the camera out so you can see them. Looks a bit more like my sort of boat ride.
So would you want to do that?
It looks like fun, doesn't it? We'll have to ask Nana, see if she wants to have a go.
When?
Well, probably next week. All in. Oh look, here's the train. Choo choo. Quite fun. Oh, here's another torpedo, look. Look at that torpedo. Wow. Yeah. I'll have a read about it, find what it is. It is 21-inch torpedo, Mark 8. Designed for the O-class submarines and motor torpedo boats. First entering service in 1927. Extensively used during World War II and still in use in the mid-1980s during the Falklands conflict. Also used against the Argentine cruiser Belgrano. Torpedoes weighs 1,500 kilograms and included a high explosive warhead weighing 450 kilograms, which would detonate on contact, travel towards its target to speeds of about 45 knots. This torpedo could travel for a maximum of 4,500 metres, that's 4.5 kilometres, and we've got the train coming behind me. This thing here, it's a mine. You see these a lot around the coastline of Britain, dating back from the Second World War. This is the MMK1 magnetic moored mine, so this will be strung to the bottom, designed to be laid on the surface, a surface mine layer. It's different from the other British moored mines because it's oval shaped rather than the usual spherical one. The mine would have been moored at a particular depth, so they decide what depth it's going to be, down to about 146 metres, and would detonate when it detected a magnetic signature of a surface vessel. So bang, and up goes the ship above it. The mine was used extensively in the latter years of World War II and could be fitted with either a 320 or a 500 pound charge depending on how deep it was laid. The oval plate on the mine is not a normal feature of the mine. The plate replaces the penny slot, which is used when the mine casing is given to the charities, and it's used to collect money. So these are what you actually see dotted around the coastline, usually painted red, and they're used to collect money. Yeah, carry on. Oh, I don't like to see rubbish in the water now. I see some coins as well. Why didn't it go in there? Exactly. The rubbish is for the rubbish bin. Yeah. Look at this big crane here as well. Another sight to see. See all the coins in the water. Oh, so people have thrown them in. They think it's lucky. Now we're not going to throw money in there. Just walk under this big crane. Ah, it's very strong, isn't it? Hoist up to 20 tons, that particular one. Just looking in front of us at the old custom house, beautiful building there, nicely restored, nicely looked after, and it's now a pub, so nice to see it's been renewed with a new use. I think it's the Isle of Wight ferry coming in. Shall we have a look? Come over here, you can see it. Right. Let's go over. Can you see?
I thought someone went
The water going over here. It's the old custom house. This is HMS Sirius. It's a really smart example. Lots of details to it, isn't it? It's a really fascinating sculpture here in the middle of the water. It's actually referred to as the Vernon Mine, and it's a monument to commemorate HMS Vernon and the people who were served on there both ashore and afloat. And it consists of moored mine and 2 divers. So the mine there is chained to a link on the seabed, and the divers would come up below. And the 2 divers themselves, in clearance diving breathing apparatus, are a tribute to those involved in naval and military diving, as well as bomb and mine disposal. The monument being created by Mark Richards. So the old custom house looks as though it might be our place for a drink and even a little lunch. Oh, it's Pim's o'clock. Don't tell no. Oh, we've just had a walk around the Gunwharf Quays, been for lunch. I've been entertaining William, the youngest of our 3 boys here.
I bought some nice goodies here.
Oh dear, I didn't spot that. And we're going to be heading off home now. So thanks very much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.
Bye.